everybody, so today we're going to be taking a look at my British Class 47 plus its Mark III carriages that I just built a few minutes ago. So, if you like the video, drop a like, please subscribe, and leave a comment. So, let's jump right in. So, we're going to start with my first train, I think would be the better idea. So over here we have the two locomotives tied together at the front with their couplers, their vents here at the top with the pantograph, and then here's the front of the train with the coupler. So I think we can get into the cab. So up here we have the driver's seat with the little elevated screen there. We have the seat, and then we have the lecterns for some screens. Then we have these two represent elevated screens on both sides. Some elevated screens, another screen, and then some controls. So, if we come in here, we can see the engine. So over here we have just some engine detailing. If we come back here, we can see I blocked this area off. So if we come back over here on the other side, we should be able to get through. And then on the other side here, it's just blocked off. So, just engine detail all around. And then we just swiftly made our way to the aft cab, which is just identical to the front one. So, let's hop out of the cab, and I believe we can get going to the carriages. So, these are my older designed carriages, and I was updating them, but I have a train that's just updated carriages, so I will show you guys that one first. So we can come in here, and so these trap doors, what they're supposed to represent is that if the station is low down, you can come down here and you can open this up and you can hop down. But if it's higher up at my standard train station level, you can just walk right over it, and then this is just a gate to keep people from leaving and opening. You can open it when you want people to come out, and then this door just leads to the front of the locomotive, or the back of the locomotive, actually. So, if we open up the door, we can get into the sleeper car. So up here we have the toilet, and then we have detailed bedrooms, just a chair and a bed. Nothing too special, and we have chair and bed, and this pattern just keeps repeating: chair, bed, all the way down until we get to this cabin, or this cabin is just a chair. It can be folded out into a bed. And if you come out here, you can actually see the suite. So this is two beds, two chairs, so it's for two people. Or four, depending on if you want to, just depends. And then you can close the doors and you can come through the transition area through the cars. We'll take a look at the outsides more later. And it's just the same sleeper car here in this car. So we can then again, I also added windows so you can see out into the area with the open air area. And we can come through here again. And then now we enter the cafe car. So there's another one of these cafe cars further down, but there are just tables, some chairs. This one's just one that people can sit in. Nothing too special here. And we have just hoppers to represent like stoves and sinks and such for cooking. And if we come in here, we get to the business class car, which has some tables, some chairs. The idea would be more leg room, and then tables for depending on which seat you like. And we can come into the next car, which is also business. And so it's just the same thing as the first car over there. And then if we come down here, we can see the other cafe car, and the cafe cars are the transition cars between the classes. So just the same as the other cafe car. Also, I forgot to show you, but you can come back here and you can actually pretend to be like the cook or the chef or whoever is heading the cafe car. then you can come over here. Then we should get into economy class. It's just simple rows, repetitive, nothing special about the rows. And then luggage racks and bathrooms at the end of each car. And the rest of the train is just economy. So I'm gonna hop out so I can get to the back of the train, which is really exciting for me. So the final 3 cars of the train are just economy. And this is what the car transition looks like. So these are buffers. This is electrical transitions, and then down here beneath here you can actually see the actual coupling. And it matches. It's identical to the one that's at the locomotive. So the coupler on the train cars looks just like this. So we can look at the rear locomotive, which would be at the back of the locomotive. So I think that concludes this train's layout. And I forgot to mention I add buffers on these trains. So now we can come to this train over here, which is actually it's just more of the same thing. Except it has 2 locomotives at the front and it's only 8 cars long. It's also has a mixture of my newer and older versions of cars, so I don't really like this one as much. And that's about all for this train. The locomotives and the cars are all pretty much the same. I showed you all the different car layouts in there. So if we come and we cross over all my trains, we can come to this one, which is just 4 cars long, and this would be like a regular plain old commuter train. So you can see the locomotive that we already went on a little tour of, and then it's just inside the train, it's just economy. So I'll get in there. And it's really just economy. It's nothing special because it's just commuter. I'm just realizing I had all my chairs facing backwards, but it's okay. So all my chairs are facing backwards. I didn't realize it, but yeah. And if we come over here at the end of the car, we just have the buffers and we have the electrical attachments, and we also have the rear tail lights. And at each end of every car, they have this design. So I believe that is everything. So those are all of my new trains. Let me get to the front. So these are all my new trains. I just made them a few minutes ago, and I hope you guys like them. So thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please drop a like. Please consider subscribing, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye for now.